What is up, YouTube? Bobbles and Vol Cards back with another video. Hope you all have been having a great start to your week. Today is Tuesday, July 15th. I got a fun one to share. It looks like a mess on my table, I know. But I am excited to share this with you guys, and I hope you enjoy this. I'm not going to be showing cards today. I'm going to be showing a find that I went and picked up yesterday just south of DC. I have talked about before that I collect more than just cards, and so I kind of like this is one of the coolest things I've ever found since starting reselling. Just so happened, coincidentally, it happened on my 45th birthday, and it took me back to being a kid. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Again, we all collect a lot of different things, and I just, like I said, I'm excited. Thought it would be fun to share. First, I want to give some background on it, though, and I'm going to go over here, take this screen off. So here is a Facebook Marketplace listing, and I'm going to tell you, I don't have success buying on Facebook Marketplace. Either the stuff is gone like really fast, or people won't respond to me, or whatever. So I was kind of shocked at how all of this one went down, and that's why I want to give some background to this. So I seen this post Sunday evening, probably sometime around, 2 o'clock-ish. And I was sitting watching a show with my wife and daughter. We were going to go to dinner that evening. Again, like I said, yesterday was my birthday, so we were going out to dinner Sunday. And I happened to see this, and this was like basically the listing. There was this photo, there was a close-up of the game titles, there was a close-up of the Nintendo system, and then there was a close-up of the Freedom Stick, just a picture of it. And that's all the pictures there were. In the description you see it says original Nintendo plus 12 games, includes instruction manual. $175. Now, normally this would have not been a buy I would have made. There is some good titles there, but this is more of a price of you buy it because you might want a Nintendo and you might want, you like those games. It's more market value, except the golf game in this picture is worth a good bit of money. And I'm going to show you why in a minute. But I also want to make note, there is no photos of instruction manuals. It says includes instruction manual, but it was nothing else shown or said about instruction manuals. So keep that in mind, $175. Now, why did I go buy it? I asked if she could hold it till yesterday. She said yes. I said, what time do you get off? Yada yada. I went up yesterday evening. It was storming. My wife rode with me, picked it up. She had it in a box. I opened the box just to make sure everything was there. Quick peek, and I was actually surprised right away when I peeked in the box. Paid her. Got it out to my car, put it in the car, came back home. I got on live with Eric and Carlos last night. As soon as I walked in the door, was kind of looking through things, and I was just like, holy crap, this is even better than I thought it was. I want to show you guys why, and why I am so excited about this. So the meat and potatoes of all of this is this right here. This is the golf game that you've seen in the picture, and it is still factory sealed, brand new, just like it was in 1985. Now, there is a little bit of pressing in on the box right there, but outside of that, the seal is clean. It has a little bit of scuffs on it, but it's a pretty tight seal. There's no rips or tears in it. Looks really, really good. So that is going to be sent off for grading. I'm going to send it to CGC. I don't know exactly how long it takes, but for the cost versus the potential value, it's definitely worth it. Now, you might say, Bobbles, why do you care about Nintendo Golf? What is so significant about Nintendo Golf? Well, if you notice, the box is pretty simple, 8-bit graphic of a guy standing there, but the box itself is black. They are literally known as the black box Nintendo games. Those were the initial 17 games released at the time of the console releasing back in October of 1985. So for collectors, and there is a lot of Nintendo collectors, they are significant because it is the first run. And in most cases, finding the game is cool. There's some of them you find pretty frequently, but to find even just complete in box is really good because they were the OG games. They are basically the oldest of the bunch. They're also the initial run. It's kind of like Star Wars figures, how they had the initial, the first 13 or something like that. I can't remember fully, but it's kind of the same thing. These are the first 17 launch title games, and they're pretty significant to collectors. To find one sealed, I never thought would ever happen. To find a Nintendo game sealed, I never thought would happen. So to find one of the first 17, that just got me super stoked, super excited. But then things got even weirder because in the box was this plastic baggie. And inside of the plastic baggie, there was a boatload of manuals. Now you've seen in the title, it said includes instruction manual. I thought it was going to be these for the system. Okay, cool, no biggie. Kind of neat, but no. There's Super Nintendo manuals, right? Even for the console. There's Rare manuals. This one is like 30 to 35 bucks by itself. How about Gauntlet 2? Let's see, this one, Journey to Silius, that's probably $25. You have the original Zelda. You have the original Zelda map and strategies to go with it. You have Life Force, $20 to $25 manual. You have Zelda 2, another good one. You have another original 17 pinball. Now, that's not, big money, but it's still cool. Donkey Kong. And then, I don't know why, but there's an instruction booklet for golf and a sealed golf. So that one's kind of got me stumped. But then to make things better, so there was 11 loose games plus that to make the 12. Out of all of the games, only 2 of them don't have manuals. Everything else that was included has the manual. I definitely did not expect to buy it and everything had the manuals. I didn't know that was what the deal was. To make it even better, I don't know how to describe this except to tell you this is the cleanest Nintendo system I have ever seen in 2025. The controller is clean. The zapper gun, I have the zapper gun right here. I can kind of show you all this on the camera. Like, the zapper is spotless. If y'all can get any idea just by looking at that, what I'm talking about. And if you've seen, Nintendo systems and stuff out and about at yard sales or estate sales, whatever you go to, it is clean. It is so clean that I hooked the system up. I put Tetris in. I did not blow in the cartridge. I wanted to see how good is this system. Put the cartridge in, close the little door, pressed power, boom. It just started right up. No blowing in the cartridge, no blowing in the system, no alcohol cleaning, nothing. The thing is pristine. So, fully working, great condition system. Games with manuals, clean cartridges, clean stickers. I mean, another thing you'll notice is this one here has a little bit of a peel right there. But I mean, outside of that, the stickers on these things are clean, which is important to collectors. So what I have normally paid $175, would I have bought this if I didn't notice that golf was sealed? Absolutely not. I wouldn't have. It would have been cool to, get some of the games like Metroid. I didn't have Mario 2, I don't think. Castlevania 3, I didn't have that. It would have been cool. But it would not have been worth me driving, especially in a storm, to Northern Virginia on a Monday evening and paying $175 for it. Absolutely not. now that I've got it, now that I've seen the condition of the golf game, now that I've seen that all of these games have the manuals, now that I've seen all the extra manuals, it's got me excited because those manuals are actually probably, the extra manuals will probably pay back what I paid for everything. I probably could just keep the system, keep it playing when my daughter likes playing Nintendo, my wife likes playing Nintendo. I'll probably keep the system because it is, like I said, it is immaculate. And then some of the games, if they choose, if we don't already have them in our collection, keep some of them. Like I said, send golf out, get it graded. Now, here's the question that I want to ask, because I'm going to say the value, I don't know what it'll grade. I have 2 graded games in my collection. I have a original Donkey Kong, and I have a E.T. from Atari 2600. Both graded. The significance of those two is the original Donkey Kong was the first appearance of Mario, and then obviously E.T. has the fun little story about the game being so bad that they got dumped out in the landfills and everything and recovered and all that stuff. I just thought it was 2 cool titles to own with some significant history to video games. I don't know what the golf will grade, but I have just a realistic sense of what it would be worth. I'm going to say, and this is going to sound like a pretty wide range, but anywhere from $500 to $1,200, maybe more. It could potentially be a lot more, but I don't know exactly what it'll get. The little thing in the top, if I had to guess, that's probably going to ding it down to like an 8.5 to a 9.0, if I had to guess. Just because the seal and everything else is clean and the box is clean everywhere else, that would probably be an estimate. Maybe slip a 9.2, I don't know. But let's just say, call it for fun, $800 to $1,200. I want to know if you guys bought this, you knew you could probably make profit without even needing to sell the golf game. Let's look at the golf game as being free. Would you sell it? Would you grade it and sell it? Would you grade it and keep it? Or would you just sell it without grading it? Now, grading's probably going to be around $60 for the grading costs and shipping and everything. What would you do? Comment below, let me know. Do you like collecting video games? Do you still play the old games? Do you look on Facebook Marketplace? Do you go out to sales to try to find stuff? Let me know in the comments, because again, obviously it was cool to find this. It was even crazier that I found this and picked it up on my birthday. It took me back to being a kid. I have a lot of memories playing Nintendo as a kid. If I didn't mention already, I beat Mario Brothers on my 10th birthday. So, my birthday and Nintendo has a little bit of meaning to me. I never in a million years would have thought that I would have found a sealed Nintendo game, let alone a sealed original 17 release video game. So that's all I got for you guys. I know it's not cards. I know, some of you guys might not have been interested in this, but if you stuck around and you commented, liked, all of that, I do appreciate it. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.